script, say that poppin' at the lip and put your hands up. We can hit, we can hit, we can hit, we can hit. Grab a shoulder, can you dig? Am I always wins? Ain't no time for talking shit. Put your hands up. We can hit, we can hit, we can hit, we can hit.
Talking reckless, like the business, nothing. I don't need nobody. I'm showing up when I'm ready. Throwing shade my way, but I ain't sweating it. I can beat your ass without putting any effort in. Your identical to what's between your lips. Penny pinching out. You stay on some respect.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Here's the second baseman, Scoot. Get us started in this one under the lights. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Line drive to center field and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think the guy to watch is Matt Kemp. Looking at the stat sheet, I was just blown away. He has 10 RBIs in his last 10 games. He's the guy you can't let beat you if you're on the other team, and we'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
Standing in, Eugenio Suarez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Backhanded. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 2-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Hero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
You know, Matty, when I look at this lineup, one thing I'm going to be focused on today is creating scoring opportunities, because this team hasn't done it at a good rate right now. They're in the bottom third in the league in hits. It seems like their approach gets a little skewed at times. They start swinging at balls in the dirt, out of the zone. They have to find a way to keyhole more count leverage situations.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone! It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich, number 14 on the season. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Next for Milwaukee, Mike Moustakas. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here. That ball found the hole.
Right, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side. Normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately,
just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
and if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
3-2 now. From the stretch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Kemp has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. Into the box now, Orlando Arcia, and Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. A ball and 2 strikes. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Yasmani Grandal would be next. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, look at Scooter. He gathers the throw. Touché, sir. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So digging in now, Matt Kemp. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Arcia gloves it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's focus on Ryan Braun, one of the best players in our sport since he came out of the University of Miami. Can play outfield, great arm, covers a lot of ground, and hits right in the middle of the order with light tower power.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. This is line to left. Braun is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7.
Coming to the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Here he comes again, 1-2. So this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Peraza scoops it up, throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big-time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also, soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there, and a strong arm.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Lorenzo Cain, second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Digging in, Christian Yelich. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. The 1-2. In the dirt here. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Ready now, Sonny Gray. 9-1-2 due up. Hit to first. To his right, Aguilar. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 3.
At the plate, Scooter Gennett. He singled to open up the ball game.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in the leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat. An opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Coming to the plate now, Jesse Winker. Down the left field line and deep. But this will land untouched. Here now the 2-2. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall in right field.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
The 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Travis Shaw waits on deck. And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out. Grinding in, Travis Shaw, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield, he's going to wave them.
Shaw trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And it's gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Brewers have moved to a 4-1 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games.
Into the box, Ryan Braun. 2 balls and a strike to Braun. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. Line, but speared on a hop. And there's one down now. Stepping into the box, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Digging in, Yasmani Grandal. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But 3 in the inning for the Brewers on the strength. Leading off the inning, Eugenio Suarez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A bouncer to the left side, fielded by Moustakas. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out.
The right fielder,
so 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. As so now the Brewers pitcher, Zach Davies. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's 1 away. Ready once again, Lorenzo Cain. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Christian Yelich is on deck. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Cain on his way to second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
And he swings here and sends one in the air, deep down the right field line. Puig is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
the second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Moustakas. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And the count will be full. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Brewers. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Still even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. And here's Jose Peraza. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And there's a base hit on the line.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Digging in once again, Scooter Gennett. He was a ground out victim last time up. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. This is line to left. Braun is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Now batting, Jesus Aguilar as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Hard hit ball to short. Peraza is right there. And that's out number 1. One gone on Milwaukee 5th. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw.
The last at-bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball, he didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. This is skied out toward right. Puig's got a read on it, and that ends the inning. Gone. Jesse Winker will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out.
The first baseman.
In now for the Reds, Joey Votto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. and he fouls this one off. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Popped him up. Aguilar is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The third baseman.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now another 1-2. Count still at 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Michael Lorenzen enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 21.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Kemp. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Davies. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Kemp is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the. Ready now for Cincinnati, Matt Kemp. He was a ground out victim last time up. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Again, he sends it out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense. You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. A 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2. Popped up, and Moustakas has this one for route number 2. Now at the plate, Jose Peraza. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. The 2-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Your attention, please.
Jose Iglesias will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Corbin Burns will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 39.
Pops this one up. Aguilar in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Reds do. David Hernandez will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Stepping up to the plate, Lorenzo Cain, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the 1st out. 1 away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Check to deliver on 2-1. Ball 3. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
3-2 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Now back. Riding in once again, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar. A hit in 2 tries so far. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lifted in the air out to center field. Kemp has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Scooter Gennett. He'll start us off in the 8th. Line drive to left, and he will reach down to get it, as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the 1st out. So stepping in, Jesse Winker. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman.
In is Joey Votto now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And there's ball 2 now. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Kane will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Jared Hughes will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 48.
Into the box now, Travis Shaw. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 3-1. Softly hit to the left side. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Corey Spangenberg will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 5, Corey.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. A little low, it's 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is there, and he's out trying to swipe second. Nice release by Barnhart. Matt Bowman enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. Stepping in, Yasmani Grandal. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Pulled toward right center field. Kemp has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. Corey Spangenberg is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Josh Hader takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a 5. Again, a 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Stepping up now, Matt Kemp. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. In now, Yasiel Puig. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Milwaukee led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Zach Davies earns his 5th winner of the year. Sonny Gray couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Josh Hader hammers down.
When I was just a boy, my mama told me, son, you look so serious. When I was 17, my father let me know life isn't fun and games. I don't know how I ended up so close to where I started. I went to war for peace of mind. What was it for? I'm dancing